Fourth chapter, פרק רביעי. משנה א', first משנה. לולב, נטילת לולב, taking of the לולב, היינו מצוות ארבעת המינים, the commandment of the four species, וערבה, and the mitzvah of the willow, not for the lulav willow, שהיו מביאים אותה בחג הסוכות, they used to take the willow in the holiday of Sukkot, במקדש, where they used to take it only in the temple, לזוקפה בצידי המזבח. They used to put willow branches, long willow branches, on the edges of the mizbeach. They used to put it, lean it. כמבואר להלן, like we're going to learn later on in Mishnah 5. So the lulav and the arava, how many days we perform them? This lulav and arava, shisha v'shiva. Sometimes we perform them 6 days. Sometimes we perform them 7 days. Depends on the year. Yeah. For example, if it's on a Sunday, then you have 7. I don't know actually, you have 7. Let's see. Yeah. Shabbos we don't. Yeah.
Oh, that's why.
Yeah. We'll see. Shisha b'shia. Oh, 7. I tell you how it's 7. If the first day of Yom Tov happens to be on Shabbat, then you do it 7 days. If the first day of Yom Tov doesn't have to be on Shabbat, you only have to do 6 days. Okay. You're talking about the time of the temple.
Okay.
Not today. Yeah, not today. Shisha ושבעה. פעמים מצוותה 6 ימים. Sometimes the mitzvah is 6 days. When it's not on Shabbat, the first day, then it's only the first day who pushes Shabbat. So you only have 6. Shabbat comes in any of the other days, you're not allowed to push it off. ופעמים 7 ימים, and sometimes it's 7 days. For example, he's going to explain when. We don't have to break our heads. כמפורש להלן במשנה ב' וג'. We're going to learn this when on Mishnah ב' and ג', when is the 7 days. Okay, so we know lulav and arava, 6 or 7 days. Exactly the same category. What about Hallel? How many days you say the Hallel? Hallel, קריאת הלל שלם. So Hallel, whatever reading the whole Hallel, ושמחה, and joyful. Are you being joyful? What's the mitzvah? We see soon. שנאמר ושמחת בחגיך. It's a mitzvah. It says you should be joyful in your holiday. ודרשו, and it says, how are you going to be joyful? Are you going to have a problem over here? אין שמחה בזמן המקדש. It says the only way to be joyful in the time of the temple, אלא באכילת בשר שלמים. Only when you eat a good steak from a peace offering. שנאמר, because it says, וזבחת שלמים ואכלת שם ושמחת. It says, and you should sacrifice peace offerings, and you ate over there, and you were joyful by eating steak. But you can, so how many days is that? Hallel and Zeu? 8 days.
8 days.
Where, which is the 8 day?
גם Shabbos.
Shabbos is 7 days. שמיני עצרת. שמיני עצרת. Amen. Mitzvatam, there's no lulav, there's no arava, but with ושמחת אין הלל. מצוותם 8 ימים, היינו אף בשמיני עצרת. Also in שמיני עצרת, כמפורש להלן משנה ח'. Like we're going to learn later on in משנה ח'. Sukkah, what about the mitzvah of Sukkah? ומצוות הישיבה בסוכה, dwelling in a sukkah, וניסוח המים and pouring the water on the altar. על גבי המזבח, בשעת הקרבת המשך שחרית, when you pour the water on the altar during the morning sacrifice, shiva, there are 7 days. מצוותם 7 ימים, they're always 7 days, because it's something to do in the temple. כמפורש להלן, like we're going to learn later on, in Mishnah's ח' and ט', 8 and 9. והחליל, what about the big celebration? They used to have orchestras and whole instruments, musical instruments. והחליל, שהיו מחללים בחלילים, because they used to have a whole orchestra with flutes and everything, ומנגנים בגלי שיר, and they used to have a lot of singing, בכלי שיר אחרים, בשמחת בית השואבה, in the joyful of the pouring of the water, 5 ו6, sometimes 5 days, sometimes 6 days. Yeah, 5 days when you have Shabbat
first day.
It's not as the first day. If it's the first day, it's only 6 days. If Shabbat is 6, but if Shabbat and the Yom Tov are not in the same day, on Yom Tov you cannot have, on Shabbat you cannot have, but 5 days you can have. If it's Shabbat and Yom Tov on the same day, then it's 6 days. Yeah. פעמים ב5 ימים, פעמים ב6, כמפורש על sometimes in 5, sometimes in 6, like we're going to explain later on actually chapter 5.